Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Andrew Laidley. Jamaica is being encouraged to take advantage of the U.S. not being able to get certain products from its regular suppliers overseas. This advice from Senior Vice President for the Americas at the United States Chamber of Commerce, Neil Harrington. He made the disclosure on Wednesday at a webinar hosted by the American Chamber of Commerce of Jamaica. The United States can no longer get fruits from Mexico. Senior Vice President for the Americas at the United States Chamber of Commerce, Neil Harrington, believes Jamaica can fill that gap. It's why Agriculture and Commerce Minister Audley Shaw is urging investors to create orchards on the hundreds of acres of arable land left idle by the demise of sugarcane production. So far, the NCB Financial Group, through its chairman Michael Lee Chin, has taken on 3,000 acres of sugarland. But as the nation seeks to exploit emerging opportunities, President of the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association, Richard Pandoe, says there are fundamental issues which must be addressed.
Our national export policy, for example, is a comprehensive document. That's just a waste of time. It has not been materialized, has not done anything. I think we need to step back now and say, okay, how do we diversify this base so we get a resilient growth in our economy after we get through this? And I mean, the fact is that we now recognize that we're very vulnerable. We've always said it, but now we're living it. And I think coming out of this, Jamaica has to recognize that we must take the lessons of COVID and fix some of the structural deficiencies in our economy. And one of them is that we're just not export-led.
And it's not just agriculture. With U.S. companies relocating from Asian-based suppliers, specifically China, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Mr. Harrington noted Jamaica can also profit from ICT demands which are opening up. He says many U.S. companies are considering nearshoring as a result of the trade war between the United States and China, and they believe Jamaica is the ideal nearshore for this. The Cannabis Licensing Authority, CLA, has established interim ganja export and import guidelines. This will allow for the export, import, transit, and transshipment of ganja for medical purposes by licensees. It will also allow online medical ganja sales amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The CLA says the interim regulations are expected to smooth the way for entrepreneurs and investors during the pandemic. The final commercial ganja import and export licensing regulations were due in April, but the developments have been slowed by the COVID-19 pandemic. To currency trading now, it ended today with the US dollar selling for $145.31. The Canadian dollar is going for $104.38. The pound sterling is going for $175.30, while the euro sells for $159.89. The JSE index lost 2,589 points today, and the junior market index is up by 20 points. Among the winners were Sterling Investments US dollar shares, Medical Disposables and Supplies, Derrimon Trading, Fosrich, and Radio Jamaica. Now on the losing side were SSL Venture Capital, Elite Diagnostic, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, Jetcon Corporation, and Supreme Ventures Limited. And that's the Financial Week. I'm Andrew Laidley. Good evening.